I'll just tell what my rich dad told me. I'm kind of at the Marine Corps. Like I said, I'm a pilot. And so my friends were all joining the airlines. And so my poor dad was so happy, go fly for United, fly for American. I went, and then get your PhD. I said, that's it, Dad? He goes, yeah. I went to my rich dad, and he says, how do I get rich? He says, be an entrepreneur. I went, so how long did it take you to become a pilot? I said, 2 years. Same thing. You need the skills of an entrepreneur. So I said, what's that? He said, skill number one of an entrepreneur, right? You have to sell. And in my family, I went, oh my God, because my poor dad's family, they hated salesmen. They hated salesmen. No, I don't want to sell, please. To my rich dad, please. I can't sell. My mom and dad hate salesmen. They think they're crooks, they're liars, they're scum and all this. I said, you asked me for my advice. You have to learn how to sell. No. I'm about 27 years old. No, anything but that. He says, Robert, how's your sex life? I said, 0. He says, because you can't sell. I said, okay, I'll learn how to sell. So then next job was to go find a job that paid me to learn how to sell. And so I got down to interviewing with 2 companies finally, IBM and Xerox. And so the only thing I asked them about wasn't the pay. I said, tell me about your sales school. So today you can get that similar sales training in network marketing. You go to a network marketing company like Amway or stuff like this, they have to train you to sell. And they'll coach you. If you fail, they'll coach you. They'll fail to coach you. So I had to learn how to sell. And then so that was number one. Second was after I was selling, Rich Dad says, so what's the next thing? He says, you have to learn how to use debt. And in my poor dad's family, debt is it's dangerous. Rich Dad says, you just came back from Vietnam. The US dollar is debt. Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. This is 1974. So in 71, the dollar is now debt. He says, you've got to learn how to use debt. And as I said before, the more debt they print, the rich get richer, poor middle class get poorer. So this gap between everybody is so wide today.